I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right.
If you're looking for a great place to buy your toys, HIYA has a great range of figures, including your favorite ones from HIYA toys like Godzilla, King Ghidorah, the female Muto. Get 6% off in all your purchases with my discount code. Use RubiGamingx to get all your favorite figures much cheaper than anywhere else with fast shipping. Link in the description down below. This also means you don't have to wait for those long releases from the US. You can get everything much faster and exactly the same time that HIYA Toys releases their figures from their end. So what are you waiting for? Use the link in the description, apply the code to get everything much cheaper. It's highly recommended. Thank you for watching the video. Before we start off the video, I wanted to tell everybody happy Halloween. I hope you had a fantastic time outside, enjoying your time with your family, kids, getting candy, going outside to parties. Anyways, let's get on to the video. HIYA Toys has officially announced their new Kong Beast Club version. Now this is from the Godzilla X Kong. This one is a little bit different from the first version that we saw. Obviously this is the Beast Club version, having that gauntlet, and it does have a few different accessories. So for accessories, it says accessories include 3 pairs of switchable hands, allowing you to recreate iconic scenes. This also includes a normal face, a battle face, a roaring face. Now another very interesting detail, it says that this is using the updated ball joints. So indeed, they are confirming that this Kong and the first Kong that they've shown from Godzilla X Kong The New Empire both have the updated ball joints. That's very great news. So it says for the release date is 2025 Q2. Price is 51 USD plus shipping. That depends where you purchase this figure. Now let's get on to my thoughts with the overall figure. It looks like this is a great addition for anybody that didn't like initially the first version, which has the glow in the dark pickaxe and a few expressions. For people that really want that brand new look, something fresh, this is the figure to get it. Now, another interesting thing is if you do pick up the original release with the pickaxe, you can definitely do combinations with the first and this release to combine even more accessories, and that's fantastic. Actually, in one of the pictures, you see Beast Club holding the pickaxe or the axe version of the first release. So I can only imagine that if you pick up both versions, you're going to have the ultimate set with different face expressions, hands, the Beast Club, and different things. So overall, it's best to pick up both versions if that's what you're going for. But if you're somebody who only wants to pick up one version, well, you gotta ask yourself, are you looking for something fresh? Go with the Beast Club version, something that represents that specific Kong. If you're looking for something more like battle ready with different accessories, you can always pick up the first version. Now, just a comparison with monster arts, I think this one definitely looks way better. It just looks more realistic. The overall texture around Kong, like they've said, they have multiple layers of coat of, paint jobs here and there. So that brings out more details and it just looks fantastic. Now, another interesting fact or thing that you do spot in one of the promo images is you do see the stylized version of Godzilla Evolve, and you can see both of them match perfectly. So this only tells me and confirms another interesting fact, that the articulated series is going to match perfectly with the stylized series. Both of them are still going to be in scale somehow with each other. So if people want to mix and match, perfect. Initially, I do recall there was a lot of concern with the accuracy of this Kong. A lot of people were thinking that the silver tooth or teeth was placed incorrectly. So a lot of people were trying to analyze the pictures, even though they were like very blurry, bad quality. It was hard to tell. But I think with those images that we have right now, it actually confirms that indeed it's in the correct spot. Everything is spot on. The face expressions, the hands, everything. I just gotta say that right now HIYA Toys has been on a roll. They've been doing fantastic so far, and I can only hope and have my fingers crossed that the quality that we see in those promo images translate to the aftermarket. By aftermarket, I mean the final product that everyone gets on release. I know that the final product is going to be different, and here and there with the promo images, but the goal is to at least get as close as possible. That way you satisfy everybody. And also the manufacturer where everything is made is very important. But overall, I just gotta say that I do love this figure. If I was to pre-order one of both, it would definitely be this one. Now, another interesting thing about this figure, we talked about the upgraded articulation. By the looks of it, it looks very, very poseable. Now you can definitely see this figure doing different poses that originally, like the 2019 version, I mean the Godzilla vs. Kong version, couldn't even do, and it wasn't even that close. Remember, that figure couldn't even open his arms, close the arms. It really couldn't do anything. It was very limited in terms of his body, legs, knees, pretty much everything. And you can clearly see with this figure right here on the promo images, HIYA Toys is showcasing what this figure can really do. And with the first version, you see Kong jumping, having his arms up in the air, doing different poses. Now, it's very clear to me that this figure is as close as possible to what the Monster Arts version can do, or even better now. So only time will tell which of those figures is actually the better version in terms of articulation, because we do know that when it comes to accuracy and detail, without a doubt, HIYA Toys is the better one. One advantage that Monster Arts had was obviously articulation, the crazy, smooth articulation that HIYA Toys couldn't do. Well, now it's sort of switching around. HIYA Toys has been recently upgrading their figures with more details, textures, accuracy, and now articulation, as we saw with this Kong and with Godzilla Evolve and other figures. So HIYA Toys is not only catching up, but they're doing even better than Monster Arts in some areas. So I think, the race between both of them, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens this year leading up to next year between those lines from Godzilla X Kong and others to come from the near future. But honestly, both of them look fantastic in their own respectful way. I will definitely be reviewing some Godzilla X Kong the New Empire figures. One of them is actually coming very soon, and I got a few surprises here and there that I hope you guys do like. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. What do you think about this figure? Are you satisfied? Disappointed? What are you expecting for the near future with Scar King? Different variants with Shimu, Godzilla Evolve, definitely that's one to keep your eyes peeled. Before I close off the video, I want to clear some confusion going around the internet with Godzilla Evolve. A lot of people have been asking me nonstop, please tell me, is there going to be two separate versions of Godzilla Evolve from HIYA Toys? From my understanding, from what I know and read around the internet, it's not two separate Godzilla Evolves. So what's happening here is the older model, which everybody has right now on pre-order, is getting upgraded with better articulation and possibly a better paint job. So everybody who pre-ordered the original, you will automatically be receiving the upgraded version of Godzilla Evolve with the articulation and everything else that they're currently doing. You're not going to be receiving the older model. That would be silly. I think it's common sense, but at the same time, I can understand because HIYA Toys hasn't made that clear. But from what I saw and from what I can understand from all this happening, it is not two different figures. It is a single figure, just them showcasing the before and after with all the upgrades that they've been doing, just like with Kong and Godzilla 2014 and all the figures that they're currently upgrading. That's why it's been taking longer for them to release some figures. For example, Godzilla 2014 should have been released a long time ago. It got delayed. Why? Because they're resculpting the whole figure with better details, more accuracy, better articulation. So if you don't see Shimu and Godzilla Evolve release in their respective, release times, don't be disappointed. You know, perfection takes time, so just give it some time and they'll deliver a fantastic figure. Hopefully that makes everything clear for anybody asking. Thank you for watching the video. Like, comment,